Hello and welcome back to Bayou Brit. Today I'm going to take you to Portland for a quick repair, and then I'm going to show you our very new car wash. So if you've been following the channel, you'll know that we have had two car washes, one in Portland, Tennessee, and one in Covington, Tennessee, and we've now branched out into Kentucky. We have just acquired, we spent about 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks working on the deal to acquire a car wash in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, just north of Clarksville, where the big military base is. Now there are a few differences with this car wash. We have a Ryko Soft Touch, Soft Max device. I don't know. It's the first soft touch car wash that we've actually owned. We have two, well, I say two. We have 1.5 touch-free IBAs with our DNS IQ2, which is fantastic, and then our abandoned Water Wizard, which is terrible. And the soft touch brings some new challenges. We've got to install extra cameras to make sure that we can see the state of the vehicle before it enters the wash, because obviously with a friction wash, there's more chance of damage and more chance that you could get an insurance claim against you. So we want to have as much evidence as possible before a vehicle enters the wash, and also some cameras on the exit so we can validate that that damage actually happened with us and not somewhere else in the car's journey. But first we have to go to Portland, where we have a small leak in our RO system. I recently replaced the membranes, and I think those old hoses are just a little bit brittle. So I'm going to see if I have a replacement hose, or I'm going to just fix it as best I can. But it is going to be a good day. I'm excited to show you Hopkinsville, and yeah, let me know what you think down in those comments. Okay, so here we are in Portland, and the problem is, if I can just climb up here, one of these hoses has a pinhole leak in. I think it's this one here. Yeah, it is. So we'll see if we can replace it. Let's see where it is. Ah, yes, look. There. Oh, for a better organized toolbox. We may end up just slicing this line. Let's see. Okay, so I managed to cut the hose off, and now hopefully with a little bit of dry silicone I can get it all back on and we'll be good to go. Oh, come on, you bastard. Not quite. Nearly, though. Well, that might be good enough. Let's see. There's any thread. Oh, there's no tape on this. All right, let's tape it up, do it properly. Why don't I have a system? Didn't even put my toolbox in the right way around. There's never much space when you're working with this thing. It's very frustrating. Ooh, and I got away with it. All right, let's put the clamp on, and then we might be able to get on our way. Fun fact, this screwdriver is slightly broken because I managed to electrocute it. Thankfully, I just got a little bit of a spicy sensation. It's the joy of it being 110. Can't have made it worse, surely. Well, it's not worse. And so that's all we actually had to do here, which is very nice. Quick visit. Tank's slowly filling itself back up. It should end up about here. And we're back to having spot free without any leaks. There are other leaks, but we won't worry about that today. Let me take you to Hopkinsville so you can see exactly what we're dealing with. So this right here is our, I guess, main competition. And it's an impressive setup. They have an express tunnel here, and then 5 self-serve bays, and 3 vacuums. But the self-serve really is nothing to write home about. The self-serve is actually not great. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that ours is the best self-serve, and then we'll get the in-bay automatic customers that want a touch-free experience should we buy a new touch-free. That's the goal, be the best self-serve and eventually get the best touch-free automatic in town. And then if you build it, they will come, probably. Gosh, it's bright out here. Welcome to the Mark 1 Auto Wash in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. This is our new site. Hopkinsville Mark 1 Auto Wash, soft wash automatic. I don't really know what that means. We're open 24 hours. This is it. This is the new one. So this takes us up to 3 now. We have Portland, Hopkinsville, and Covington. And this is a 4-bay plus 1 Ryko soft touch, which I'll show you here. We have the traditional wash select setup here. Nice signage from JBS. This we need to do something with because that's kind of silly. And we have this Ryko soft touch. Which leaks. So we're gonna fix that today. Could do with a bit of a clean. Lots of vacuums. We've got 6 in total. Then in the bays we have these fairly old IDX boards, meter boxes, which drain down coins into a safe at the bottom, keeping everything much more secure than we have elsewhere. Hose-wise, we have the high pressure hose, the foam brush, and the triple foam gun, which is a single foam here. We're actually going to use Canuba wax on this. And then your mat holders, and like I say, it's 4 bays in total. And despite this not looking like the busiest of roads, there's a Walmart neighborhood just down here. And it's a 2-lane road, pretty good car count. I need to remember what it is and then I'll add it to the screen if I get around to it. Always busy. Shopping area down there, restaurants and a bowling alley just here. This is the pan of the site. Really, really nice setup. Massive lot. It drains really well. A lot of possibilities here. This site we've taken over from a guy who had the other self-serve nearby. He's actually pulled that down and turned it into storage. So he's gone for that. He's just looking to retire. He wants something that's less hands-on, and we managed to take advantage by getting this site now at a very reasonable price. Okay, so let's go through this feature by feature, show you exactly what we're dealing with. And then we'll show you the pump room. So it's got crypto pay, accepts bills and coins, dollar coins, tokens, and quarters. And there are a few things that we need to tweak, like there's no proper check valve system above the manifold, which means everything takes a little bit of time to get here. Plus there's a very long hose. So there's our bug and tire. It's a little bit squirty, we need to turn the air down slightly. Having some slight issues with that today. Bug off is the same. So for some reason we have medium pressure pre-soak that's sometimes high pressure. So a good amount of pre-soak, but it's just not going to stick to a car because it's on high pressure water. So it's one of the things we need to fix, make sure that it comes out as medium pressure, which is the design. High pressure soap, as you'd imagine, is high pressure soapy. That looks good. Foam brush. We're using the same purple potion that we use in Portland. We know it, we love it. It's still a little bit squirty when it starts, but what is it like when it's going? Maybe it needs a little bit, it needs to be a little bit thicker. There we go, now it's stabilized. Now if you can find a better foam brush than that, I'll genuinely be interested to see it. We won't bother with high pressure rinse. We do use a ceramic product. And there you can see the ceramic. It smells amazing. It smells really good. Spot-free rinse, which I've just got down to 3 parts per million, which is awesome. Just changing the membrane over meant that we actually have spot-free water now. Then this is something we need to change today as well. We're using the Stellar's soap right now. And at best, that's fine. Realistically, it's not good enough. That's our first look at our Hopkinsville wash. Oh, I forgot we have vacuums on the end too. Here we have a shampoo vac, which I need to test because apparently they work, though I'm not sure I believe it. And this was at some point a fragrance vac, which again, allegedly works, but I don't believe it. Lots of trash, great corner lot, so you can enter from 2 sides. Really easy to get in and out. Just a really nice site. We're actually thinking about removing this island here, converting this to a high bay for RVs, maybe boats, things like that. So let's talk about the setup here for the soft touch. We're using a bug remover that's filled up by our worker every day, and look how gross that is. That needs cleaning because yuck. Did you even see that? Yeah, that needs to be cleaned because that's gross. Then you pull along here. $15 for the top wash. That gives you everything. All the way down to $7 for the express. Okay, so the competition in town is really one very nice self-serve with an express. In order to keep up with that and the traditional tidal wave style, the seller here actually did something really neat. So you see here it says free vacuum token for any purchase, and regardless of which wash you select, this little thing here starts flashing. You press the button, take a token. It's effectively $1 to use in the vacuums, which gets you 4 minutes, which is too long, but that's what the last person did. This Ryko Soft Touch seems to do an okay job, though realistically I'd probably look to replace it as soon as finances become available. It's just okay. Also has some weird like hodgepodge add-ons. Like, for some reason, all the chemicals live in the pump room except for this one. I don't really know why. We've had this for 3 days now, and all we've done so far is add security cameras, which I wasn't going to show you because I'm trying to be smarter with security. Needless to say, we have a good setup, full coverage. We can see pretty much everywhere, everything that goes on. And that takes me into the pump room, which hopefully, there we go, white balance adjusts, exposure adjusts. This is the pump room. We have decent changeout. Oh, I should probably show you these from the front. Old Hamilton DRS, but we can get a new faceplate for it. It works perfectly. The old clean view, which I really don't like, but it's fine, it works. Inside we have an oddly placed toilet for reasons known only to the builder, next to the door so you can poo with a view. Nice big Quincy compressor, more than we need frankly. And then we have the Coleman's 4 bay self-serve power pack. And it's Hydrominder based, which is nice because the DSI one that we have in Portland is an absolute nightmare. Jump up here. So as you can see, all the chemicals live there. And then the rinse tank. It's kind of gross at the bottom there. Need to clean that. We have a ladder, which is a living example of an OSHA violation. How it actually goes almost back on itself at some points. So, softeners from when dinosaurs were roaming. Decent RO machine though. We did have this down at 3 parts per million, which is really exciting because soft water is not, or RO water is not something we're traditionally good at our sites. So we are seeing improvements. 3 is obviously fantastic. Portland is slowly getting better. Now, obviously we have lots of improvements that we would like to do here. Stay subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to stay up to date with the changes here. Thankfully, this one is in a really good state and it's profitable, which is awesome. And it means that we can invest some money here to really make it the best wash around. We need to invest in the lighting. I'd like to get a tire brush, like to get air dryers in here. And all these things will probably get done by the end of 2024, maybe the beginning of 2025. If you like the idea of following along with the car wash renovation and all the operations and things that do generally go wrong, like I may have fallen through the ceiling here, putting the security cameras up, subscribe, like a comment, and stay in touch. I'll see you in the next one.